I'm gonna spit. I get it. My wireless controller battery is low. I don't care. Now charge my stupid. Sorry, my charger's gone. I didn't know where the world it went, but it's just. Most annoying neighbor ever by Penguin Z0.
I want to prank my son. That thrive off arguing over nothing. Their body isn't powered by food or water. They don't need nutrients to survive. They just need fury of a nonsensical, worthless argument. It's like a plant with photosynthesis absorbing sunlight, but for them, it's absorbing anger. I'm trying to take the trash out. Okay, and you can do that. I'm trying to go home. I just did work. Like, you don't need to swear at me because your dog. Talk to your dog. You should be able to control your dog.
Okay, so I wonder what's going on here.
I'm literally right here. You're being weird. You need to exit the door. Apparently, right before filming, that woman's dog had like lunged at the lady filming or something like that. I don't think it was like aggressive or anything, but then the dog owner had a big old fucking conniption about the whole situation, and then it led to this. You can go now.
Okay, so apparently you got person A who's filming, who, quote, their dog lunged at them, and you got person B who has a dog and is just wasting. By the way, she's in an elevator. Okay, I have to automatically give her a strike here because one, you're in an elevator and you're not even moving. By the way, you're not even like moving out of the way. You're not even like, you know. She's not even moving out of the elevator. She's blocking the elevator. So what if somebody has a like a heart attack on their wheelchair and has to roll down or whatever? Like, that's not going to happen because she's just stalling the elevator. Oh, and by the way, I will say, if your dog did lunge at me, if a dog lunged at me, I'd automatically be a little bit upset. I'd be a little bit threatened, and I'd peacefully ask, "Hey, can you please put your dog on a leash? Can you please control him?" Rightfully so. And by the way, she's like, "How about you be a good neighbor and step away?" Okay, so if I say, "Hey, if I address a neighbor, then a neighbor." Okay, it's gonna sound weird, right? But you'll get it. So she's saying that, hey, as a neighbor, you need to stalk away, but she's your neighbor, and you are her neighbor. So person B says you're what's it called, as a neighbor, you need to stalk away, but person B is a neighbor to person A, but yeah. So what I'm trying to say is you're a neighbor too, so shouldn't you step away by your own logic? Anyway, let's just keep going. I'm wasting time.
What's going on here? You need to be normal. You need to be normal. You literally just told me to back the fuck up. I'm going to my home. Okay, and that's not how you speak to people. You could literally have said, no. I'm gonna send this to the office because this is ridiculous. I live here. I am literally trying to. You can go. If he's attacking you, did I say he was? You acted like he was gonna attack me. I said hi to him. He ran up on me. Two hands, buddy. I love that she tried to play the "I'm a woman" card on a woman who's filming her. I don't know what the thought process was there. It's probably just.
Oh yes, I am female. You cannot attack me. I don't know what that logic was. I'm a female. You cannot attack me. If you attack me, that's like -5 bonus attack points. You cannot do that. That's a foul. Like that just. Okay. Yeah, I'm a woman. Person that's filming. So am I. Like, bruh, what?
Woman, and it just clearly doesn't work in this situation. I can't fully even grasp what the fuck the problem is. The woman filming is doing nothing to impede the other lady's movement here. It's not like she's posted up like a bouncer to Lacrosse House asking who she knows and forbidding her from getting off the elevator or anything. She is inviting her to get off the elevator and go handle what she's got to handle. Take the trash out, do some whippets behind the dumpster at the apartment complex, whatever. And for some reason, this lady just keeps blocking the elevator for like 10 fucking minutes over nothing. Just to sit here and screech. Okay, and two hands. The door, Freya.
shows up, starts complaining about her broken foot in the ambulance. She's fine walking on it and has no issue standing on it for a long time blocking this
Trying to get
elevator.
home. Okay, let's go. Yeah, could she use the stairs? Yeah, sure. But at the same time, she why take the stairs? Why don't you take the stairs? Why don't you take the stairs?
So I imagine her plan was to walk and accomplish whatever business she's down here for, whatever her objective was. Like, I don't think she's here waiting for a stretcher to carry her there, so she's clearly already walking on that fucking fractured foot.
Broken foot? Okay, I've had a broken foot before. And... where was at my house? I've had a broken foot before, and it takes a while for you to, like, you have to get casted for a while, and then when you're out of the cast, you can just walk normally. It doesn't really hurt to walk on. I did break a growth plate, and what her, quote-unquote, her condition could be saying is that, you know, she could have a worse condition, but still, you know, that doesn't give you right to hold the elevator for 10 minutes. Dude, in the amount of time you were talking, the amount of time I literally started the stream, you could have gone up and down the elevator like 6 times.
Not broken, she's just making shit up. I'm surprised she didn't go a little harder though and say some shit like her kids have been kidnapped and now the lady filming is going to be responsible for their death because she can't get the ransom money to the kidnapper or something.
Please hurry up. I'm literally just trying to go home. You wanna fucking start? Go to the stairs. I'm going to send this to the office because this is unacceptable. I will.
If that's the only elevator in that building, you are in trouble.
Okay, thank you for your stairs. Now, you can take what floor do you want? You don't need to know.
Just go.
Okay.
Dude, just go. Go. You are holding up the elevator. Disabled people could use that, you know, dummy.
You upset about that woman as well?
Aww.
She's just vomiting out all...
He's got a calico cat.
She's just diarrheaing every single... Hello there.
Aww.
About that woman as well? I know. She's just vomiting out all of these useless platitudes. I'm a single-ass woman who provides for herself. What does that have to do with you blocking the elevator? Nothing. And I can't believe you're single. I don't understand what went awry there. I can't believe every man in the city...
I'm a single man who provides kind of for himself. Yeah, look at me. Yeah. Nerds. I get the whole, like, single struggle. I respect that. I'm just saying, like, bruh, okay, yes, you're single. You are now allowed to take the elevator up for 10 minutes. That's cool.
Pursuing this absolute angel. That's weird.
Worst hotel, yes, ever.
I don't know the cause for this epidemic, but it continues to get worse. Over the last few months, there has just been
dude, he is ripped.
Flood of videos showcasing insufferable douchebags going ballistic at customer service workers for no reason.
Okay, I don't work directly in customer service. However, when the cashier or like when our waiters act as cashiers, we do not have a constant cashier at my restaurant. Except for when you check out, one of the cashiers will go over and check you out. Okay? And sometimes I've never operated the cash register, but I have operated calls. Everybody from this stream, I ask you to do one thing. It's not hard, okay? It's not hard. I'm not saying you're not doing it, but I'm just saying if you're doing it, keep it up. If you're not, please do it. Please respect customer service. We don't represent the complete company by itself. We just are trying to work a job, and we're trying to make ends meet, you know. I need money to do my car payments and to go coin collecting, all that stuff, and all, at the end of the day. So just, you know, for example, if there's a rude customer, if there's like a rude person for like a company, they may not represent the company in a whole. Just please remember that, okay? Because we're just working. We're like you. We want money at the end of the day. We want to just, you know, go out of your way to make sure you guys are satisfied. Just please make sure you give us respect that we deserve.
Today there's been a pretty goofy
I hate
moment
people that
of
don't
hotel
respect
guest getting
customer
upset at a
service
hotel
people.
worker and making unreasonable requests because he's too fucking
You know what? You know how many times I've gotten upset at bank? Like today, I just literally went to a bank, and they said we're not ordering coin box anymore. I didn't get all huffy puffy and mad at them because I'm like, okay, sure, you know, you did all the best you can help me, you know. Like for example, yeah, if I go to a bank and I don't get the coins I want, I don't throw a huffy fit. I just don't visit the bank ever again, or I go to a different branch. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
how to book a room properly, or he's just a straight up scammer.
2 kids, 2 adults.
Yeah.
The reservation on our phone is clear, what we reserved.
Yeah.
What do you expect this to be?
Well, with that one, we could get you checked in. It came in as a king suite reservation, so it has a king bed and a sofa pull-out couch.
Now the video starts in the middle of the boss battle here. We're coming in raw, right to the front lines off of a hot drop. So what's happening here is the hotel guest urinal cake is now starting to argue with the worker because he's unsatisfied with the room that he booked because he doesn't believe it's accommodating enough for the 4 people that's with him, 2 adults and 2 kids. Now, it is missing a little bit of context what led up to this, but luckily the hotel worker did make a TikTok to explain it, and it sounds like this guy was just trying to scam.
So what happened was he basically reserved a 2-queen bed suite that had the 2 queen beds and the sofa pull-out couch, but then he called and he canceled that reservation.
Public store or
Worse, the Megas.
Remember
That's
when I
it.
was a kid in middle school, there was a guy that tried to sell me cigarettes once. It wasn't like an adult or anything. It wasn't a creepy uncle situation. It was just a fellow classmate. And he like pulled me aside. He's like, Charlie, you want to see something fucking epic? Have you ever heard of cigarettes? And I was like, yeah, I've heard of those goofy little things before. Why? So he like opened up his backpack and showed me. He made it seem like he was showing like a real life fucking Pokemon or something, like a dinosaur egg. And I just never really forgot that. That story doesn't really have anything in common with what we're talking about today, other than I now feel like that kid's selling cigarettes, but instead of selling cigarettes, now I'm just showing you something fucking epic with a grown-ass man melting down and throwing a temper tantrum after being told he has to move 1 seat to his left in a movie theater.
God darn it! I have to move 1 seat to my left? Come on! Why do I have to do such simple things? I mean, why do people require me to do such simple tasks? So hard. Just move the seat to your left. That's all you gotta do, man. This isn't like, oh, you're not allowed to order Pepsi anymore at the movie. This isn't like you have to leave, like, this is, just move a seat to your left, okay? Okay, I'm assuming he was sitting in the center. Like, bro, let's say I move in the center, or I move somewhere. But by the way, can I, real off topic, I'm not picky when it comes to movie theater spots. I either like the center or the top corner. Yes, I know it's weird. I sat at the top corner. Okay, that's weird. I just really don't like the front of the movie theater. I don't care. As long as I'm pretty distant away from the screen, I'm pretty good. I have sat at the front. It's not my favorite, but if I had to do it at the end of the day, I mean, it's okay. The only reason I like sitting in the front is because it's just really close to my eyes and it could burn my freaking eyes. I have sensible eyes, or sensory. Really sensible light. Although I do stare at a screen for a while, but I'm talking like, those are like bright lights, you know what I mean? Anyway, just, this guy could have moved, okay? Okay, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I'm saying that the guy who is peacefully telling him to go looks like my chorus teacher. Oh my god. I cannot believe that.
Sit in your seat.
Yes, my seat.
That's not your seat.
How can you tell it's not my seat?
Because your ticket has your seat number on it.
Absolutely been taken
Ow.
over and blasted his ass with facts and logic. Put his ass into a checkmate, the scholar's mate, by dropping the mic after revealing that his ticket has his assigned.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is probably after. Like, okay, listen, dude. Those people came to just see a movie, okay? The least you can do is shut up, be respectful, and just watch the movie, okay? Boo-hoo, you didn't get your favorites. You know what? Sometimes I'm a lie. Sometimes this is a problem with me. The world isn't built for you, buddy. Like, we're not gonna bend down to your freaking will. We can respect you, but we're not gonna massage your toes for free. We're not gonna let you sit where you want to sit. And no, I'm not dipping into like rights and stuff. I'm dipping in I'm dipping in saying dude, it's not gonna go 100% your way all the time. You're gonna get your way sometimes, but today isn't that day. Just move over and be respectful. Be a courteous person, and just let the people sit there and watch the movie.
As pretty much every movie theater does these days. And so, to bring you up to speed, this gentleman...
For example, you know what? I was going to California, right? And this guy, you see, I was going with my mom, my dad, and my mom and dad, right? So 3 people, me, my mom, and my dad. And how it was situated is that in one row, it went me, my mom, and a stranger. On the other side, it went my dad and then 2 strangers. My dad kindly asked for the stranger if he could switch spots so my dad could be close to my mom. And the guy said, sure. So the guy got to sit with his friends, and then my dad got to sit with us. So it was a win-win at the end of the day. Nobody fought, nobody argued. It was a good win-win. Meanwhile, this guy can't give up a spot. And I'm and just like me, he can't shut up.
And that's when all hell broke loose. That's when the demon came out.
Well, that's fine. Whatever. This can easily do your own house. No, I'm not being an asshole because you're being an asshole. I am not. I'm a patron here. Okay, and I'm trying to... And this will be the last time that I come to this imagined
Theater.
Fire. Again, this could all be solved super easily if he just moved to the seat right next to him. But he just will not budge. This is what happens when an unstoppable object meets an immovable sack of rejection and failure.
Alright, does anybody here think that this is actually a thing where it's like, it doesn't matter where you sit, it's not assigned seating. It is no sit in your own seat.
It is assigned seating, dude. For example, on the plane when we flew, you know, it wasn't like we were switching spots with a first class person. You know, the guy that paid for the seat probably paid the same for us when we paid for the seat if he was carrying the same weight. So theoretically, it wouldn't matter where he sits. And yet, hold on, wait.
So now, get a look at our protagonist here. It's Hulk Hogan. Hulkmania is running wild here, brother. I'll tell you what. And the camera angle is very cinematic here. I feel like a child hiding inside of my parents' closet. Now they've just busted in and started making out with each other, and I'm really uncomfortable. You also gotta love that the crowd work didn't exactly pan out. Hey guys, what's the deal with assigned seating? Does anyone else believe in this shit? This shit's more made up than round earth theory. Am I right? Like, come on, what's going on with that?
It's not fair because if the reason that they have assigned seating is because, let's say I want to sit, I have a party of 3, right? Me, myself, and someone. No, me, another person, and another person, right? We have me and 2 people. I want them to sit next to me. I don't want them to be scared out throughout the theater. Everybody wants to sit by each other. If you're my friend, you're gonna want to sit next to me, not all the way across the theater. That's why where you sit matters, dude. Or else, if it's on the plane, it barely matters unless it's like between classes. But this is a theater. This matters.
Guys, like, bro, just go to your seat. Like, oh, bah humbug, hey, whatever. And it's just this phenomenon that I always find amazing. When someone is so confidently wrong and lost in their own delusion, just huffing too many of their own farts that they just really think that they're right, and put themselves out there to get validation and never find it. It's like those people that are melting down in a public store or at a retail worker, and they film themselves melting down and insulting the retail worker, thinking that they're in the right. Attacked by everyone, or they get like fired from their job for it because they themselves posted their worst moment, thinking that they were in the right.
Oh, thank you.
Please, sir, let's find your seat. Please, sir.
No, I'm not going to.
Then I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Because you won't be a kind person and just move to your freaking seat.
One seat off. One seat off.
I gotta say,
One seat
man,
up.
the employee here has the patience of an actual Zen master.
Yeah, I have to give.
I don't know how someone
Shout
can
out to
be
that
like a
person.
fucking
Yeah, definitely was.
drunk Yosemite Sam over here like this.
I'd
with
be
such a
so
level
mad
head.
by the time
He's just sitting there,
this is
being as
over.
respectful as possible given the circumstance. So that guy needs a raise.
He does. He has to deal with this idiot.
So if I were to move over one seat, everything would be okay. Is that what you're saying? Is
Yes!
that what you're saying? Does it mean?
Are you gonna listen?
All right, go ahead, B. Go ahead. Be my best.
Okay. At this point, you are disrupting the show for these fine folks. We're gonna ask you to leave. We'll get you a refund, though. I'll be nice and get you a refund.
I'll be nice to get you a refund.
I don't know. I might want to be taken out in handcuffs now.
Sir, let's... Come on.
Dude, she's
I say,
offering a refund,
this is
too.
not a guy who's accustomed
She's
to
being really
confrontation
nice.
or fighting. When you see him stand up, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is a guy whose only argument has probably ever come from playing Dungeons and Dragons online, or maybe like a rule dispute in Magic the Gathering. There is no chance that this guy would be okay in the face of like actual confrontation. He's just taking advantage of some very respectful and nice workers and being an insufferable asshole. Now, it does sound like he's been drinking, but that's no excuse for this behavior whatsoever. It's such a small, trivial thing to just move one seat over. I imagine the reason they even checked his ticket and then found out he was in the wrong seat is because someone was trying to sit in their assigned seat, but this fucking vigilante swamp-ass monster couldn't help but try and, like, fight for his right to be a nuisance. It's so frustrating that people will cause such a massive scene over something so small. Just move one seat over. It's just not that hard.
I paid my money. I don't understand why it is. If I sit over here, one seat, it's okay, and everything is right with the world. But if not, the world stops and everybody gets upset.
Sir, let's go. I'll be nice and I'll get you a refund.
I want more than just a refund.
Okay.
Can I get a drink?
We'll take care of you in the lobby.
Can I get a drink?
Drake's gonna have this man in the fetal position crying and asking for his mom to pop a tit for him to suckle. It's not a good idea. He's definitely hit the sauce a little too hard today, though he does strike me as just an already angry person to begin with if he's willing to go this hard on something this insignificant. So hopefully he didn't get a drink and hopefully he didn't get a refund. He was not entitled to a refund. He literally just donated to this theater to not even see a movie. He went in here confrontational and basically kicked himself out. He does not need a refund. That is being way too nice to this guy. These two workers deserve a raise for having to deal with someone like this. Just an actual public nuisance.
Fine. Then I won't come back. Ever.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about this shit.
Okay. I appreciate that.
I'm capitulating because I don't want to watch the movie now. You ruined it for me.
You ruined it for yourself.
Assholes.
I apologize about that.
Take a look at that drip. God damn. Looking suave. Man out here with the red on red. Dressed like an actual zit. Or maybe the saturation's a little up and maybe it's orange on orange and he's cosplaying as a traffic cone with a wig. I'm really not sure, but he's looking real good here. Man's looking like Doc Brown going through a phase after Back to the Future 3.
No.